Hello.
Howdy.
Do.
Everyone ready?
I suppose so.
For the most part.
Yes.
Aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Syria isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Soul.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to be seeing Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how do you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan a meetup or anything.
So it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Soul.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake. Then you wouldn't be worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't even be thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Just wants to torture me.
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Soul. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really gonna make me say it, aren't you, Soul? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put the energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I can do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Soul. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and getting closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. That's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Soul. There's nothing. Nothing at all. Only thing that could have helped me is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish.
Discord is messing with your...
Oh, sorry. But I was selfish.
You're like botting out.
Oh.
Really, really great time, Discord. Thank you.
Yes, that. Any better?
Yeah.
But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streak down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now, you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Soul.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Soul.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. He starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Soul.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be a selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Soul. The only time I'm not feeling anything, I'm feeling nothing, is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then we really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today.
Chaos, you're roboting again.
Discord's being very mean today.
Any better? No?
It sounds better, yeah.
I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri?
I know. I mean, thank goodness.
You're a little early? I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. Do you not have parents?
You always could have texted me. And I don't know.
You don't know? Where did you come from?
That's a good question. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it will be fine. You fuck up.
I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's very considerate of you to do.
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Mhm.
Screaming, Soul, don't go to the booty call. That was C in my chat.
Oh. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. It's not Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Ah. Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course.
She even brought over cameras.
I want to help take our guests to a faraway place.
I thought you didn't want to come over.
It's still the cupcakes. I can hear Monica screaming too.
You read this, right?
Yeah. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Ah. Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy.
Yeah. No need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag.
Happen to have these in my bag.
I planned to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's my beating stick. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Except it can smell like shit sometimes.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, it smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well... Did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm gonna cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. This Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Soul. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then, she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is a gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Well,
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
you're gonna think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combinations of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's really cool looking. It's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out.
Here you go.
Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
Soul, why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. Don't trust a strange kid with objects that aren't sharp. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look.
Ah,
She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound.
normal behavior.
Normal behavior.
Yuri reminds me of my ex.
Hold up. I'm changing the title of the stream. I've changed it to these characters are so normal. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri,
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
I don't think most people thinks about licking someone's finger like that.
My ex was like that.
I said most people.
How could I do something like that? When was the last time you washed your hands? I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what?
Oh, sorry.
This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
Soul.
Normal behavior.
Normal human interaction here. Did you really just do that?
Now we're even. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. Freaks the pair of you. Lol. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Soul.
You did it first, you fucking weirdo.
I just like blood.
Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. We watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Are we just doing this on the floor or on a table? I feel like if the knife is that as sharp as she says it is, wouldn't it ruin anything she like cutting it on?
Yeah.
Does she have a cutting board here? Or is she just directly cutting it on the floor or something?
Not my house. Bye-bye, carpet.
Meanwhile, I continued to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great! Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much.
That reminds me of like a... There's like a watercolor brush, but like the water gets held in the brush, so you just kind of squeeze at it, and water comes to the tip of the brush, so you can do watercoloring. I think it's for watercoloring while you're traveling and such.
Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, and then bring it back into my room. Yuri?
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. It's not too hot here or anything.
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so... Let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So... I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. Do or do
Very-
not, there is no try.
Very do you like the color of the sky? For the record, for those who don't know, there's a huge Tumblr post that is like, do you like the color of the sky? And it's just several pictures of different colors of the sky. It's very long. I see C unmuted, but I'm not hearing him. Weird.
Hello?
You're not hearing C either, are you?
Hello.
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
I
we
just heard
go.
you.
Hello.
Hi. here. That
You know, I've been
explains
talking
why
this whole fucking time.
I was gonna say,
Oh
it
my
explains
God.
why I've said stuff before and then just no response. It's like, god damn it, I'm really that unfunny.
No, it just appears that Discord's having a day.
When doesn't it have a day?
Well, the reason I noticed now that you had unmuted was because I was looking up at the little thing I have in the corner because I figured you know exactly what post I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly. I was like talking about it and I was like, why is so not listening to what I'm saying?
I was telling jokes. I was saying I was commenting on shit.
To be fair, I've been
I-
pretty silent this whole time. I've just been buying shit online.
Yeah, I was wondering why Fee was so silent of all people. I was expecting Natsuki to chime in at the cupcakes joke.
I did. I said
Lol.
No wonder it
Fucking
was so
stupid.
silent the whole time. Like, I figured everyone would probably be silent at the Sayori part, but I was like, why are people so silent at this part?
Yeah, don't you listen to
'cause-
the stream? Jeez.
Because this fucking app is shitting the fucking bed.
When don't it?
I was telling jokes. I was like, and I kept wondering, it's like, why is no one fucking responding? It's not. At least some of those were actually pretty funny. What the fuck?
Mood. Fucking mood.
Yeah, we just heard nothing, and then we only realized because, again, I looked at C, who had unmuted, because I saw their little symbol was green, even though I couldn't hear anything. So I was like, okay. C's clearly trying to say something about the "do you like the color of the sky" post, but I'm not hearing anything. So I just said, I said it out loud so you knew.
So, Fee probably would have got. Both me and Fee could have been silent the whole stream.
Fucking.
Well, no, once we reach Monica or Natsuri, we'd probably figure out. Natsuki, I mean, not Natsuri.
Pretty sure that's the ship name.
I'm not necessary. I am.
To be fair,
Turning
there's
into a
many
robot?
jokes-
It was a joke on Surrey.
Oh. See that
Yeah,
joke was quite on.
I was just sitting in here mining for coal and like working on my home and stuff, and I was talking, telling jokes, asking questions, and like when I got nothing back, I went, okay, fuck me, I guess, and then continued doing my stuff in game.
I would have figured at some point you'd check. So what questions did you ask?
To the Twitch and say, can you hear me or not?
Usually, for Alex, it's pretty hard to ignore you. You tend to be a bit loud. So, I feel like you should at some point have been like, wait, hold on, there's something off here.
I just
Instead
thought
of-
you guys were ignoring me.
We had no reason to jokingly ignore you, so...
No, we normally tell you to shut up if we actually want you to be quiet, but we like you joking and stuff, so...
So, Fee, did you have any like actual important questions you were asking?
Not really. I was
Okay.
more along the lines of what's wrong with collecting knives? I like knives.
That's where I was
Weird.
like,
Stuff like that.
Yeah, that's where I was like, why is Fee not saying anything? I was like, I was gonna make the joke of, oh, Fee's like perfect woman.
Maybe she is.
Goddamn.
I like knives. She like knives.
Is that
What
your
kind of
only...
cooking?
I was going to say, I feel like there's something else, like something, very specific.
What? She seems nice.
Yeah, you're supposed to like them for their personality, maybe consider their look, not just, oh, she likes knives. That's good enough for me. We'll go stabbing people.
Huh? I won't stab a woman.
No, that's what you want out of a woman.
More. She seems nice. Like, I don't know. She basically meets the criteria. She likes some of the things I like, and she's nice. That's my bar.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you have similar interests, things that you can, share, why not?
And she sucked on
Anyways.
your finger that one time. You probably like that too.
Anyways, now that we've figured out what happened, we can continue.
Yeah, I read this.
Shouting into the void.
Write an inspirational quote like, do you like the color of the sky?
Damn me. No, they made them into socks.
Of course they did.
We can hang it on the wall behind the... Oh.
I was about to say, I think I got an ad for that on Tumblr.
Yeah. They look pretty nice to be fair, but fuck paying Tumblr any money for inside joke merch. I'd rather buy off like Redbubble or something.
We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Ah, neat. What are you going to write?
Well... it will be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. That wouldn't work with... okay, whatever.
So it's just like, this is a
Well,
incorrect way to do this.
well, okay. When those dots dry, you will be able to see that because they're doing it with watercolor.
He's got a point. I was
It's
just thinking about that.
It's like...
It's
it's like, it's going to basically layer because it's water in it. Meaning it's going to thin out the... You'd need quite a few brushstrokes in order to actually make it disappear. And then you've probably ruined the paper, so... Yuri uses brush as a few dots of color across the banner to serve. Yep. This kind of reminds me of elementary school.
Except for I'm not eating the paint this time.
I never... What?
I was making a joke. Don't worry about it.
Fee ate the lead-based glue.
There's lead-based glue?
I was about to say, I feel like that says more about you than me in this case. Considering my reaction to you saying I didn't eat the paint this time was got me to respond with, what?
I didn't eat paint.
You sniffed glue.
I didn't sniff or eat glue either.
Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing.
Ah. I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Not as fun as stabbing that raccoon last night.
What the fuck?
It was a reference to the poem she had, but I don't think he understands what that poem means.
No, didn't I make the joke that she had a pet raccoon? Why did she
Yeah,
stab it?
there was a joke about her having a pet raccoon, but I'm just mean like what that poem actually means. No, it does not mean the raccoon is being stabbed.
It does now.
You read this?
Yep.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, you can understand where she is coming from. I feel that way about things like anime, games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy.
Turn Yuri into gamer girl.
I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers.
Kya!
Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, and I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel.
Ah.
Is something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. When I'm finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait.
Eh? Can I stop saying eh?
Just
Eh?
for a little longer. It feels really nice.
Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my hand. Through my arm. Fuck. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Did I say Yuri again? I probably did.
Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. Her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. Actually, I don't know if that picked up properly.
Yeah,
That
it
should
did.
do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true. Won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Phew.
Ha ha ha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
No, it's not that. I'm just not glad we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. None of us have parents, apparently.
Ah. So we don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
That's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah,
So... I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean it's the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then,
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. I stumble over my words. Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, my voice also broke as I was reading it, so... I don't really know why.
Oh, you are still here. I was wondering you had got silent again.
I think he's just muting himself so that if something happens in the game, he doesn't...
Nah, I'm just.
Being silent,
Yeah.
focused on the game.
Yeah, I'm paying attention.
You know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Soul.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
I kind of like that about you.
I forgot that I forgot that she got so close. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori?
Eh?
Hi, Soul.
Sayori! Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Soul. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave.
Aw, really? That's too bad.
I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so... So that's fine, right?
Of course.
Sayori beams.
Yeah, so... I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well... I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really being mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Soul? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Soul. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Hello, Jelly Bucket. I like Sayori's hairball. It's cute. Sorry. Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Soul. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Soul, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. You remember how I said I always know what's best for you? You still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings. I know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm going to give you. Sayori,
Well,
I hate this decision all the time.
are we friend zoning her?
Well, I think someone I watched explained it pretty well. Like, being in a relationship doesn't really fix depression or anything like that.
Nope. Makes it worse. Be truthful.
So, you'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. I want to say, in real life, neither of these options are good. Correct choice would be a hug. Yeah, neither of the options are really that great. But I think just saying we'll be friends is the better option. But please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Sayori,
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you were right. I knew this the whole time that there's happiness down this path.
But there's no happiness.
Oh, that there's no happiness down this path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing,
I don't feel like this is gonna turn out so good.
you're also right that I just want it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone's soul. I trust you with anything. Anything at all. So,
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house.
And this is when you chase after her and take her to the fucking hospital or something. The girl's not okay, what the fuck?
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really agree with most of what this character says or does. Like, saying to a friend that you know what's best for them is not giving the best of vibes, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it gives really creepy vibes. It's like, I know what's best for you. You have no autonomy. It's like, no, bruh. Nah.
Yeah,
What the
why?
fuck?
Yeah, a comment says, Jailbroken says, yeah, why doesn't the protagonist at least call her parents?
Or like,
No one has
call-
parents in this, clearly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, none of them have parents.
Apparently, it's a really common thing for like parents to just up and abandon their kids when they get to a certain age in Japan. That is
That
a really common
they're
thing.
usually busy working or something, so I mean,
Yeah, my assumption, at least here, was that their parents are at work.
But still, holy shit, if she's like this, then you'd be like, call somebody. Anybody.
Yeah. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. Well, I agree to disagree.
Mega disagree. What the fuck? Oh yeah, my friend is like very clearly showing mega warning signs. I wish I did more, but there's nothing else I could have done. Cold ballet.
My friend has the espresso depresso, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Joe-
Going to be very expressive and depressing, dear. Jesus.
Jellybook, it says, then call a teacher. They go to school, so they must have teachers.
And a counsellor. They tend to have them in a lot of schools nowadays. I think in Japan it's a common thing.
Unless this
especially with
is-
the high mortality rate in Japan.
Unless this is
Exactly.
like the school from Angel Beats. Which I don't fully know what they mean.
Oh, I've seen a bit of Angel Beats, but I don't really remember anything from it. I think they were like stuck in some other dimension where they couldn't die.
They're stuck in purgatory.
The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day.
He's already
Oh,
fucked
hello. Oh, funny, fun.
What?
What?
Oh,
Where we are?
hold up. Wait.
Context for us?
Sudden lack of music.
Hold up.
Soul's doing something.
There you go.
Oh.
Let's share that on the
Ooh,
the
pretty.
stream.
Oh,
Funny file. Also, Jelly Bucket says, doing something more. Yes, call a teacher or a hotline or something. She's literally just told you she wanted to die. By the way, quick questions. What are your all's pronouns? Mine are he, him. The person running the stream.
I'm whatever you want to call me.
I'm he, him.
I Phoenix am he, him.
and I'm whatever the fuck you can think of at the time. The creature of lagoon.
Tyrannosaurus. Creature of
Epic.
the Lagoon. That is an old fucking movie.
But a good
Yeah,
one.
bruh.
And Jelly Bucket says he used they them.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Jerry. But Jerry isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner you
This
and I
guy's not a good
painted
friend.
is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Oh shit, it's me. So, you're the first one here. Thanks for being so early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's one that I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. What?
Nothing.
You wanted to do a joke, didn't you?
Not really a joke, just a comment. This protagonist is a shit friend for one, and for two, they fucking cheated for their fucking poem. And that's
Well,
funny.
Monica told them they could just pick a poem online because they didn't have a lot of poems.
Still shit.
Yeah, she always let again, that dummy. Really nice use of words after you learn about something your friend is going through.
That moron. Fucking stupid idiot.
They cared about me. Like, oh my
You'd-
god, how stupid can they be?
You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. They say that.
You
Fucking
I say
hell.
that, but I suddenly remember that Sayuri told me yesterday.
Great friend. Oh, I forgot she had depression. Whoops.
No.
And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
My fan slept in again. What a fucking loser.
You should really take a little responsibility for herself.
Jelly Bucket said, "Yeah, my friend has a crippling issue. Honestly, skill issue. That dummy."
It's also like the one time that she admits like she's got like serious issues, the main character decides, I'm not gonna wait around for her today. She can come by herself. It's like, dude, you should show more empathy. Go get her for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
You also literally just fully said that you were going to be 100% there to help her through shit, and fucking still did this. This is fucking horrible. It's so fucking bad.
Well, I mean, he's got the part of being the shitty pro tag who just found popularity, so that's all he's thinking about. So, I mean, that's definitely what it is.
I don't remember him being this much of a dick when I first watched
He's
this.
a
Holy
proper fucking
shit.
cunt.
I didn't realize how much of a fucking asshole he is.
Well,
I
I'm-
did remember him being a dick, but I couldn't remember how much of a dick.
Yeah, I imagine this is a fresh playthrough, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people who did stream it like the first time would have been their technical second playthrough. So he's a little bit less of a fucking asshole.
Jelly Bucket says, yeah, protagonist is just thinking about Yuri right now.
He's such a fucking cop.
Man, thinking of his dick and nothing else. Jesus Christ.
The man has one brain and it's not in his head.
Well, no, it's the head, just not the head on his shoulder.
Anyways, we should probably try and continue.
I'm sorry.
Fee.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ, Faye. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange. Monica, you know about that?
Oh, of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Siri really tell her about that? About it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here.
No, you being the bad guy here makes you seem like the bad guy here.
Also, Jelly Bucket says Monica also has a nice hair bow. Cosplay if they made costumes in my size.
I was coming down. It made me laugh more.
But I'm the
What's
one who
they
knows
laughing
what's
about
after her,
now?
right? Character being an asshole again.
Oh,
Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Stop saying yeah. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Well, yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poem from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flip to Sayuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before.
Are we making Chaos read this?
Get out of my head. 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 Out. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
So? What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so...
Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Shiori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either.
I'm gonna tab out of watching this stream.
You do that? Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response.
What a dick.
I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? That she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. I think this time he meant dummy in an endearing way. Yeah, I think so too. Though, still probably not the right time, but... Well...
Here we go.
See you. An exception has occurred. File game script. See traceback text for details. Traceback text. I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred. While running the game code, top context. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing.
Where are you reading this from?
The script, the traceback text file that it creates.
Oh.
Doki Doki fucks with your files a bit.
That's why I have my files open. I would show this, but I don't have files so they can show. Fun fact, the exception has occurred as an actual message you get when RNP game crashes.
That's the thing they use to make digital or virtual novels, visual novels. That's what they're called.
What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sarah wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppress the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Siri I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, that everything will be okay. And why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? turning down her confession. That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her. Walked her to school. I gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. I still can do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never.
Of course, he kind of was so self-absorbed, he forgot some key details of what happened to what Sayori looked like while she was there. Anybody else knows she had blood on her fingers?
Yeah, I've seen a theory that she actually tried to get out of the rope.
Which means she didn't hang herself.
Yeah.
Oh.
Monica did it.
Am I safe to look back at the stream now?
Yep, there's just
Yeah,
a glitched
place.
It looks less glitchy than the other day, honestly.
This time the glitch is on purpose.
Yeah, that scene really fucks me up a little bit.
Yes, there's music sounds. I see an annoying girl run towards me from the distance, waving her arms around in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting up. Rampiest engine this game is built on. Or it could mean that she just forgetted it, but realized too late. That could also be the case.
That's the theory I heard.
No,
Again-
because we know Monica was the one who wrote the text file.
There is, I was gonna say, I don't know if it's revealed in the...
The game
What?
doesn't tell you if Sayori did it to herself because of stuff or if someone did it to her. It doesn't say that, so it's just a theory.
A game theory.
God damn it.
I had to, I'm sorry. I was gonna say, in Doki Doki Plus, there's a lot more story in it. I never completed it. Well, I finished watching it, but I know there's a lot more like motives and explanation on the girls a lot more. So I don't know if that in there it kind of mentions what happened or what, but just information for you to know.
But if he's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just saw an item in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me.
Bow, 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 bow.
It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it. Anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and is over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
So,
Monica?
oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some Oh, well, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budgets and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make this something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Murder. Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
I'll be right back. I've got a headache.
Alright. Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything, reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, A member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she? Well, my character needs to chill the fuck out.
He is like
Hmm.
fucking dog in heat. What the fuck is wrong with that boy? Hey, so by any chance, are you looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favour? I won't ask you to join, but if you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please.
well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, could I ever refuse someone like Monica?
Yes.
No.
All day, every day, baby.
Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Ah, awesome. The fucking urge to go yippee! Woohoo! You're really sweet, Sal, you know that?
It's nothing really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. There was no materials. It was a ruse.
I've come for your soul.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile.
Fuck yeah, you did.
I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom doors.
Did she kind of just glitch her way onto the screen?
Yeah, I think she did.
Yep, she did.
I'm back. And brought a guest with me. Oh,
That made me jump.
I was gonna say, why
I'm sure it's
DRB?
Yeah.
Yeah, White has a headache.
Maybe he's getting Tylenol. Or Advil. Do they have Advil in the UK?
No.
Tylenol?
Nope.
What's your guys' like headache and sick medicines?
We do have like cold and flu stuff, but you just fucking take paracetamol, ibuprofen for everything.
Oh.
We can take a quick little break here and if people want to like get stuff to eat or
I'm okay.
because I want to make a cup with tea.
All right.
So, a quick question before you go to make your tea.
What?
Did you already review what I sent you, or?
Yeah.
Okay, I was curious because your message made me think. Did he already watch it? that doesn't seem right. It takes him a bit to watch it. He's got other stuff to do.
I almost forgot about watching it, and then I was like, wait, I got told about a video, so I checked it out immediately after remembering.
No comments? Oh, he's already gone.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I don't really have much to say. I was like confused if stuff was out of the wrong order, but I don't think I care much.
Everything should be in the right order.
I was more meaning that I meet Impa and then I get up top and then I get back into the but then again, I can't really remember which order I fucking the order of the actions I had, so
you went to basically the end of the temple, got confused, left the temple, wandered around, discovered the power of the bones, and then made your way back and found the final room.
Yeah, I think I just played it confusingly. I figured that might be it, but I didn't remember which episode it was to check, so I was just,
Yeah. I did. I feel like I made the part where you found out, like, oh, the skeleton bones are really good. I feel like I made that have a good bit to it.
Yeah, I liked it. I'm just gonna be right back real quick.
I gave him a Super Saiyan aura and had the He-Man bit play in the background, and then I had it zoom in because the bit plays up to the point where he transforms his tiger. So I had it zoom in on his new weapon and go across while the tiger was roaring in the background.
How long does it take you to do just that one bit?
I think 20 minutes.
Fucking hell, me.
It only really took me that long because it took me forever to find like a Super Saiyan aura not gift, that was acceptable to me, and then even then I couldn't find one, so I just found one of the shittier ones that I thought, well, this one's too solid, and what I did was I turned its opacity down, and then I even edited it to still sit on the character when it zooms in and he's in the pause menu looking at the weapon. I just had it dim more and move with the character.
Damn.
I'm an editing master.
Bro, I put more effort into anything I ever do ever.
I mean, Soul's videos are a different style than mine. That's why I honestly put more effort into his than I do my own.
Oh, me.
Mine are Let's Plays, okay? I literally could just record 30 minutes and just straight up upload it.
That's so.
I do, however, go in and do a little bit of editing, slap on an outro and like a subscribe button that pops on and cut out some bits and stuff like that.
Oh, Fee, I was going to ask you, did you watch that video I sent you?
Which one? I only saw the cat with the ghost costume, and then
The YouTube video I sent on Discord is probably what I should have said.
the one on Discord. When did you send this to me?
Did I?
I might have not seen it.
That's okay.
I will see it right now.
It's just a music video, so you don't have to tape it.
Where'd my helmet go? Z.
What?
Remind me. Oh, well, actually, I can do it right now. We have a minute. I'm gonna send you a link.
What is it?
Well, since you said you like watching my Let's Plays, I'm gonna send you the link to where they're all gonna be from now on.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I think there's just the playlists there for now.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this set to play? Whatever, I'll fix that in a second. So I'm just slowly over time, all the playlists that are on the current channel will be on that channel,
I'm back.
Yeah.
and all the videos
I'm back.
that are the Let's Plays will be going there.
Hell yeah.
There's nothing really on it right now, like I said, except for some of the first playlists, which are Darksiders Genesis, Darksiders 1 and 2, and then Star Wars Jedi.
Sweet. Because when I get a bit sad and a bit lonely, I'm like, oh, I could do with watching a fee. Let's play. Because I'm sad like that.
Well, I'm not gonna stop doing them. I'm just probably only gonna do 2, and then work on the other kind of videos.
Yeah, why not? It's your channel, my dude. Also, you think I've also got your VODs and shit, so on Twitch to watch as well. So I've got plenty of stuff to watch for a long time. So. Where the fuck is my vampire necklace? Somebody tell me to put stuff in the same fucking place so I can find things.
Z, get a little box and put it where.
I have a little box to put it in, but sometimes me didn't put it in the box.
Oh, sweet! I just get a custom URL. I could have sent you that. I want to try and give it a cute little icon, like the Pheonix creature chewing on a joystick controller, but I suck at drawing, so that's going to be a long time coming.
I also suck at drawing, so you ain't getting it from me.
Soul doesn't draw animals, so I'm not getting it from him.
I can draw animals, but I'm shit at drawing.
That's okay. You don't suck at drawing either. I've seen your drawings.
Your drawings are good, see?
Bloody lost my heat protectant spray for my hair. I've lost my vampire necklace. And I think I've lost something else, but I've forgotten what I've lost.
Z, do you not have a drawer
Lost your
or a
sanity.
box or something?
I have so much, so many containers. That's the problem.
And you don't put anything in any of them?
I do, but then I get lazy and then I lose them.
They lose the containers.
I believe it.
No, the containers. I just know where the fuck the stuff's supposed to go. I don't know where anything's gone. Like,
You.
you wanna know how bad it is? I lost an eyeshadow primer for a solid year.
Are you kidding me right now?
I bought it for my birthday last year. I've only just found it.
Jesus Christ.
Brand new. I was gonna buy a new one because I lost it.
I listened to the song you sent. He's nice.
Did you say you have listened to it or you will listen to it?
I just listened to it. Hey, Shaggy's in the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I didn't know that.
Look what I meant.
Yeah, he's fucking William Afton, the main bad guy.
He's the bad guy?
Bruh, he was the original Scream.
Like zoinks, guys!
Yeah, he was the first person to play, basically, who portrayed the killer in Scream Ghostface. He's done all sorts of stuff.
I don't find this movie scary. I think that people fucking are overreacting when that guy's chasing you.
I think in a lot of the newer ones, he's shown to be quite a tit. Like, he'll just, like, fuck up on stuff. Even in, like, the proper movies, he'll just, like, trip over something like a twat.
Well, he's in a person in a mask that I've worn. You can't see shit in it.
Why did they decide that's a good idea?
I don't fucking know. And
There's so many
he's
of them.
not scary. I feel like the only reason he murders anyone is because the people are fucking written into the story as morons.
Which one's scarier, though, the Scream guy or Billy the puppet?
Charlie Bucket said, "I'm the same with my Game Boy. I'll lose it for years at a time, then suddenly I find it some weird place, like inside my computer case or behind the TV."
Jenny knows what I'm talking about. To be fair, I know where my Game Boy exactly is.
I'm guessing none of you know who Billy the puppet is, do you?
Yeah.
No, I don't know who Billy the
Puppet
Puppet is. Oh, that's what his name is?
Yeah.
I feel like it's not... Billy the Puppet isn't scary if you're like, oh, there's Billy the Puppet, you're like right in front of him. It's a lot fucking different when you're already in one of the traps and he pops up on the screen, because then you know you're fucked. It's like, where am I? I want to play a game. Oh, shit!
I feel like, I can't remember who it was, but I was talking to somebody about if you ended up in a saw trap, would you just give up? It was me and somebody being like, yep, just give up, accept my fate. And people were like, no you wouldn't. I was like, absolutely the fuck I would.
Yeah, just make it easier. Fuck it, just die. Get it over with.
Why the fuck would I even try? Like, fuck that shit. You gotta go through more bullshit. Just a swift exit.
You don't want to die. It's not a swift exit.
Make it a swift exit.
He doesn't want to make it a swift exit. He's often has something he wants to teach you.
Does he actually target people who like deserve it, or is he just?
Yeah, he targets people. Well, he targets people he feels that deserve it.
Oh, so he's just a twat then.
There are like the cases that he like. One of the ones was like when he went after this this chick who was two-timing.
Is that it?
And he put two of both the guys and the girl in a thing, and like it was kill the guys had control of a saw. They either got the choice to kill her or kill one of each other. And then as they're fighting, they eventually just go wait a minute, why are we doing this? She was cheating on both of us, and they in the end just both decide to saw her in half.
What the fuck? Literally, this is what pisses me off about that. You build these elaborate fucking traps, and you pick somebody who cheats. There are so much more fucked up individuals
I
in the
feel
world.
like it was more
You
because
fucking-
the police were keeping most of his traps under wraps. He did that one in a public place where everyone could see.
Why? What?
Because
is the
he
point?
wanted people to know about him.
Wow, attention seeker.
And the message that he was trying to spread.
And
What
coveting thy
message?
neighbor's wife is one of the 7
that
deadly sins.
he'll fucking hold you accountable.
I mean,
If no one will hold you accountable, he will. That's basically what it was.
still,
Also,
cheating out
Charlie-
all the things is not that bad. Sorry, Sal.
I mean, in comparison to fucking murder.
Jelly Bucket asked, "Are you talking about Saw?" But you guys were talking so much I couldn't find.
Yeah,
a
we're
place
talking
to
about Saw.
Yeah. I've never seen anything Saw apart from the one time
I've seen them all.
Watched it in media class.
I've seen them all.
Where I said, I don't want to watch a clip from Saw because you see the gore, and I have a really bad phobia of gore, and then I had a panic attack and nearly fainted.
I've seen every Saw.
And yet you can't do horror video games.
It's different.
Hello.
There's a difference between watching something and being the subject of the something that's being subjected to.
But the thing is, I can't do horror films, but I can do horror video games.
Hello, Miko Jackson. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Hello, welcome.
He's not sorry. He doesn't know.
It's Michael Jackson or Michael Jackson.
Still,
Eh?
Saw is bullshit.
Yeah.
Hello. My headache's kind of gone down a bit.
Look, it's
That's
a
good.
horror movie. He feels
Bullshit. Anyway,
it's funny though because he's a serial killer that's actually based off of 2 real world serial killers.
That's not funny, Fee.
I was gonna say, Faye, how the fuck is that funny?
Okay.
You mean ironic, or it's weird, or?
Well, I guess that he might not mean like funny, haha. He might mean like funny,
Yeah.
One of them was a
a
hotel. Okay, so one of them was a hotel owner that would lure people into his walls, and he had like
Are
he had
you
traps
talking
and all
about
this stuff.
H.H. Holmes or something like that? Whatever
I don't know
his
if it
name
was
is.
him. I don't remember his name. I can never remember
He
his name.
was a serial killer that had a hotel that he ran by himself, basically.
And like had traps in his walls and stuff.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
and
that
the
is
way,
that guy.
and then he
don't
the
wanna hear
way the way he ran it was that he would basically take the valuables of the people he killed and sell them.
Oh wow. He's just
That's-
a petty
that's-
thief that
that's-
went to extreme measures.
No, it was more so he could keep killing that way
Oh.
because he needed to have the hotel up and running, basically.
Yeah, and you can't run a hotel with no guests.
No,
I think
not Sherlock Holmes.
If I
Not
remember,
Sherlock Holmes.
If
Well,
I remember how he was
we-
able to get the place.
We will
built the
stop
way he-
here. We will stop here because C did not want to talk about this.
Okay.
Oh.
And just as there's one other serial killer that all he did was cut jigsaw pieces out of people. That was it.
Boop. Can someone tell C they can undeafen?
Z,
I'll
you
be
can
back.
undeafen.
I stopped the conversation quickly. I was just talking. I wasn't talking any gore, by the way. C. I was just talking about the.
I know, but it got a
Storm
little
stuff.
bit too loud for my sensory brain shit. So.
That's fair.
And-
Anyways,
I
let's
guess.
continue the game. Also,
Jelly's got donuts. Where's mine?
Hey, shut up.
you don't get any donuts. No donuts for you. Also, they said, Jelly Bucket said, her video games make me sleepy. And then, the person called Jackson said, my name does confuse a lot of people. Jackson said, donut where?
Horror games raise my anxiety levels.
I mean, same.
Oh god, she's back.
Okay.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill that atmosphere.
So be me, Natsuki.
Kiss my ass, Monica.
Anyway, welcome to the club, Soul.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I still hate that line.
Yeah.
So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki?
Girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she is probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
Jelly Bucket said, I do get anxious playing FNAF, but that's because the gameplay itself is the puzzle.
Yeah.
You don't know how to deal with different situations, so the game is about figuring it out. Other horror games is just, oh, point a flashlight at it, or throw a bookcase in its way.
Or Resident Evil. Shoot it.
Yeah, the way I play Resident Evil, I feel like isn't the correct way where I am not stealthing. I am killing everything I possibly can.
I think that's kind of how they expect you to play at least 4 more than 2.
You read this
I
line?
don't think it's how they wanted you to play it in Village.
Yeah,
See?
it is.
Yep.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So, I ran into Sol in a classroom and he decided to come and check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica! I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new?
See?
I was going to, well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget that, but it just happened to run into him.
I misread what it was saying and I thought that it was for Monica.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Sol?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club as fun and as exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort into some. Fuck that up badly. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of their effort into something brand new. That was badly written as well.
Jelly Bucket said they gave me an extra donut. Woo. Hell yeah.
Nice. Woo. Also, why isn't there aren't liquors in Resident Evil in Resident Evil 2 remake, aren't they specifically designed for you to stealth around them?
Yes, but we're not talking about Resident Evil right now. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah, Faye. Yeah. That was so uncalled for.
And I feel like we probably won't finish it today.
Definitely not. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Didn't you already just say this to him? In the club.
The
area?
resident literature, said Jelly Bucket.
You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. It makes school events like a festival and that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow at this club before we graduate. It helps if I read my lines before saying them. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Obama.
I told you should have named the player character that.
No. I was trying to play it at least somewhat seriously. Oh,
With us lot?
Sometimes Soul's able to trick himself into thinking that we will take this seriously.
I didn't say seriously, I said somewhat seriously.
Yeah, I guess we can't go all in on the jokes.
Yeah, I'm playing my role really seriously as being dead. All right.
You're our favourite dead girl chaos.
Don't get too serious in it now, bud. Don't get too serious in it now.
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me. I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Jelly Bucket said, I like Natsuki. Her writing style is like a Kirby game. Cute, but only on the surface. And then Jackson said, so deep meaning hinting at the lore.
What?
I think they mean like Kirby is cute on the surface, but there's a lot
Yeah,
more.
doesn't he end up like fighting gods usually?
Yeah.
I think he's technically a god himself, so
At this point, yeah, he's also technically a child, so he's only going to get stronger.
I think I remember like Death Battle saying what his age was, and he's like 4.
Yuri,
But he has slayed gods. Oh, sorry.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Soul, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking.
Fuck off. Sorry. Someone wants to call me, and they're probably a telemarketer.
I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Also, yeah, they were talking about how the lore is a lot more deep than
Interesting.
deep, a lot more deep than what Kirby looks like it would have on the surface.
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. The reason I'm reading these fully is because I know some of these just change.
Well, if you think about it this way, Soul, it's already changed because with what Chaos's character is dead, me and my character's character and my character aren't bickering with each other.
Yeah, you're just actually silently here for once. Like the game implies you are.
Jelly Bucket. I also like Yuri because her writing style is a lot like my own.
Hey man, half the fun for doing these voiceover stuffs is making the bits.
Did you read this or?
Not yet. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Yep, it sure is.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Oh, I read a horror book once.
Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with
What?
rats.
Yeah, okay, you can shut the fuck up. I desperately grasp at something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Oh shit, I was reading Tumblr. I'd expect that from you, Yuri.
Also, I like the poems that they show in these.
Yeah, my favorite was Get Out of My Head.
Bruh.
I mean, yeah.
I
There's
meant the
some
legitimate
upcoming poems.
poems.
Yeah, there's some upcoming poems Fee's probably gonna like too that I don't think the rest of us will.
Definitely not. Fee is our resident edgy boy, so it makes sense.
I'm not edgy.
I'm not edgy. Fuck off.
I'm not edgy.
It was fucking laughing. It suits your personality.
Oh, is that so?
My favorite is Amy Likes Spiders. I like that one
Yours?
too.
Oh. You're reading chat.
Yeah, That was Jelly Bucket who said they like the Amy Lakes Raiders one.
Yeah, it was
that might
George
be one of my
Washington that said that.
favourites as well.
Hmm?
What did you say, Z?
See, I think that's one of my favourites as well because of like what it means and stuff.
Yeah, I heard what C said. I didn't hear what Fiona said.
Oh,
It's
Z
not
said
a
something about George Washington. So it's stupid.
Have you read this?
Yeah. Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Natsuki.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that? You little pussy?
I fucking hate you, you ugly.
Here it goes again.
Well, I just.
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea? Pardon me.
Just literally everything about you, Natsuki. Just fucking everything. You left a piece of scrap paper behind behind last club meeting.
Also, Natsuki needs a Tic Tac.
It looks like you were writing a poem called...
Phoenix.
Don't say it out loud! Look, I don't know. I don't know why, but I literally looked at it and went, that's not my line.
We've read
Give
this
it back!
before. Fine, fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
No, I copy them from the internet.
No.
Way easier that way. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes. Oh, just like the protagonist, just copying poems they find online, says Jelly Bucket.
You wouldn't like them. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I might buy you. Oh no!
Fucking knew he was going to say that. You're getting too predictable, Fish.
Or clicking words and throwing them on a paper. That's poetry. It sure is, Jelly Bucket.
How it works.
Ah, not a very confident raider yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels.
No, you don't, because if you did, you'd stop talking to me!
Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. That's your diary. You don't read that out loud. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have some writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers.
Sonic fanfics is what Yuri does.
Shut up, you're dead.
Anyone else hear that?
Hear
Wow,
what?
weird. Must must have been nothing. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Must have been the wind.
Guys, I keep hearing voices.
We all sit in
it's your
silence
fault.
for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
Let's get naked.
Don't.
Not taking Yuri quizzically look at Monica.
Let's all go home and write poems of our own. Then the next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea.
Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Soul?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and lose my train of thought. All three girls stare at me with dejected eyes.
But
I'm sorry, I thought...
Eh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Sol. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find the new members. I killed one of them, sorry.
Not
And
that
if we don't
hard.
find one more... And if we don't find one more before the festival...
It really sounds like this is eating her up inside.
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
This
One
is
by
the
one, the
time where
girls'
he
eyes-
thinks with his penis.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean it, Sol?
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed.
Sol, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so I'm super appreciative of Jean's help. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone, I'm back to my fucking couch phrases. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment?
Jellybucket said, I will now disappear, have fun, or whatever emotions this game brings, I guess.
Bye.
Have thoughts provoked, something like that. Bye, Jellybucket. It was nice having you here.
Peace, Jelly.
Take care, Jelly.
Watching you.
Okay.
Make sure to check
Don't
your
scare,
game
don't
razor
scare
blade.
them. Don't scare
Fuck's
them.
sake. You scare people on your own channel, Faye. It's like-
I'ma be me no matter where I'm at.
Yeah, we know. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over me once more.
Write a proper poem, you lazy fuck. So, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. And the voices in your head.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. What?
Your mic cut out a couple words.
It shouldn't have on stream.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my own then. Be on my way then. Fucking.
Z?
It says Monica. What do you mean fee?
I said Z.
Oh.
He said C, yeah.
Our names sound similar, unfortunately. Okay. See you tomorrow then.
Nicknames sound similar.
What are you talking about? Our real names are so similar.
Yeah,
I can't
Z
wait.
and Phoenix, they sound exactly the same.
With that, I depart from the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me.
Yeah, that mindset worked the first time.
And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Hey, it was fine. Yuri was starting to like him up until the point of...
You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Uh-oh.
Yes. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message.
God.
Is it just pick the words where the dot was?
I'm so confused.
Is that how this works? Because it was hovering over breathe, but...
I think that image has some hidden text on it.
Yeah, you gotta let your eyes defocus for it.
My
I
brain went into panic, not dissociate.
You could probably say, no, I don't want to open the Homestuck thing. Uh,
Are you sure?
I was not really thinking about reading Homestuck in the middle of us playing this.
Why not?
Let me see. That is not how you spell Doki. The stuff I see popping up is that, stare at the dot to reveal the special message, and then it says I love you, and I don't know if that's, Oh!
Spooky ghost people loves us.
Do we want to continue, or just checking in with everyone?
I was gonna ask if we could stop soon.
Yeah.
This is a question. How much is left? Because you said you're not playing it the way that takes the longest, so I'm curious.
Well, the longest way is, a secret ending, and I don't really care to do that. Because that's a lot of effort. You need to date each of the girls and end the game before Sayori's confession, I think.
See?
I think he said I see.
Oh! Yeah, I said I see that I cracked all the bones in my spine.
Good job. Congrats on being in
it says-
character.
If you're a gamer that tries to see all aspects of the game, you're likely to spend around 7.5 hours to obtain 100% completion. And 100% completion is the special ending, basically. So.
And you unlock the special mode where you can date Knuckles.
No.
Doki Doki Literature Club and Knuckles. My favorite game.
Why, the day the fucking you know the way guy came to fucking exist, you just you
Hey,
got the biggest
hey,
heart on, didn't you?
Leave Ugandan Knuckles alone. They did
I'm just
nothing to
talking about
deserve
regular
this.
memes. And Knuckles has been
Oh,
a
no.
meme for way longer. Same with Oh No.
Hmm.
Oh look, a new empty slot.
That's fine. He was right. It's not like we're in some kind of game where we can go back and change our choices.
Well, I could technically say about the choice, but doesn't really matter, now does it?
I'm dead.
I knew what was going to happen.
You did?
Yeah,
damn it.
from context clues.
Well, I don't think it helps that there were several
was I-
jokes made by people in this very chat about what
I
was
know.
about to happen.
It's like, yeah, he wasn't exactly shocking to me. Oh,
Hello?
okay.
Hello,
Hi.
welcome back.
I just wanted to stop watching stream, but apparently that wasn't an option.
Not
Well,
allowed. Do you know what? What's the thing about like people saying things? When Monica was literally like, "Don't leave her hanging," I literally emphasized it massively.
I think that was Fee's biggest context clue.
That was the biggest context clue that Monica did it too.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I
what
just thought it
took
was a
that
clue.
as.
I took it
No,
as
I
a clue
took-
that you just knew
well, I
what happened.
also shared a picture of the exact thing that was about to happen, so.
Did you?
Yeah.
Remember that
No, I
picture
don't
of
remember.
Sayori where her eyes are like crossed out? You can see a noose in the background.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Fucking hell,
I didn't
Faye.
look too close at it, to be honest.
He was probably thinking that was a straw coming out of their head.
Art's subjective. You can
Also-
all eat my ass.
Here's the thing I read.
Literally me when I write code.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole.
That is not what it says.
Oh, you sent a picture of the Lust City.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent that a long time ago. Wyatt.
When
I
I
never saw that. I
that's
just heard you
when
talk about it.
it showed up because I'm fucking.
Playing Doki Doki, and it's like,
Yeah.
well,
This is like Doki
visual
Doki.
novel, visual novel. Let's ignore the fact that one has tits and the other has corpses.
That and one is not a porn game.
That's what the tits means.
Yeah, but like. One is very much less inappropriate in that sense.
In different ways. In different ways.
I
'cause
said
neither are
in that
appropriate.
sense. I literally just said in that sense.
Nah, let 5-year-old Timmy play Doki Doki. He'll love it.
You love it, you know you do.
Mommy, how is Sayori floating? Timmy, what the fuck are you playing?
Anyways, our
Ara?
no.
I don't know.
Is someone else going to stream or
Fee, you
Am I?
streaming today? You got an hour and a half before you normally end.
also Jackson followed. I didn't hear a notification because for some reason it no longer gives me the sound for it. But thank you.
I'll hop on the server with you, Fee.
Oh, Minecraft.
Okay.
See, I would, but I have to go to bed.
Oh yeah, you have that work
Good
thing
night,
tomorrow.
Z.
Is anyone streaming, or is this?
I'm streaming.
Phoenix is
I
streaming.
will be in a bit.
He just didn't say anything.
Oh,
I
wait,
literally
he
said
started-
I'm live.
when did you say that?
You didn't say
2
you
seconds
lied.
ago.
Just now you did, but before that you fucking didn't.
I
Specifically
said it was
when
still
you
asked.
asked.
There was no response when I asked.
I said it. I did.
Yeah, he said something when you asked, but he said he might go live.
No, said I am live. I did not say I might go live. I said I am live.
Lying like a shit.
He's live playing Minecraft
Yeah,
sex.
I'm playing
Well,
Minecraft. I have
it-
36 diamonds, Wyatt. Shut up.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make a netherite beacon in creative, and then cry
Well,
myself to
then
sleep.
No,
I
no,
am.
you're not, because you're gonna throw a fit. So don't.
Fuck
You
you,
want
throw a
netherite
fit.
beacon?
Throw a fit when
If
I
you're-
blow up your house.
If you want a netherite beacon, go to the nether and mine the netherite.
I'm not doing that.
Also, did you turn on keep inventory yet?
God damn it! I don't know how to.
Anyways, oh my god. I'm rating
Bye.
Phoenix.
Bye. Why'd you leave?
Gotta keep keep inventory on.
You can
Don't
turn
think
it
you
on
can-
in the game, can't you? You just gotta go
I
to the
don't
game
think
settings.
so.
I'm rating Phoenix. Goodbye, stream.
My
Ara,
stream.
ara.
You suck.
Z redeemed it.